breath for that anticipation. But in the meantime, it's a great spot to camp. Well, a 24-hour parking limit should do the job for us. Don't plan to be longer than that. There's these little drop-off and leave spots called a kiss and ride, where you can kiss your loved one and then head off to work for the day. But enough of that. Let's get to business here. There is a good collection of services across the road. There's a pet store in there, so I can pick up a treat for garbage on the way back. And there's bound to be a washroom in there as well. So now the tricky part, sneak into the woods without being too obvious. Kind of looks like a bit of a, not a path, but a little bit of a cleared spot on this trail here. Yeah. I think that's the way we're going in. This looks even better. Let's go. I thought about bringing my boots. It's been quite warm lately, and I thought the snow would have melted a bit. How wrong was I? Okay, perfect. Right on this coyote trail. Looks good to me. I'm going to stomp the snow down a little bit and then get things set up. First little guy is this right here. Nope, got the camo all set up. I didn't stretch it perfectly straight because people have mentioned, horizontal line in the woods kind of stands out. So I got a little stick in there to kind of weigh it down in the wind. And of course I forgot my cot in the car, so we're going to head back there. While I'm grabbing the cot, I'm going to get dinner started in here because it'll take a while. Cooking on one of these 12-volt plug-in Road Pro things. Canada, they're Auto Trends brand, but they're well known in the trucking industry. They come with these little pans. So try to cook something up in here. I'm not running it off the car battery because that would drain this battery in a couple hours. I'm sure of it. Then I'm stuck here. So I brought this extra battery here. It's like a lithium deep cycle. So that should run this for quite a few hours. And I don't have wire strippers, so I'm just burning plastic off the ends of this. And that smells great. I should be able to cook this up. We're going to be cooking in no time. And this draws 15 amps, so I'm making sure to have this plug-in receptacle thing that will accommodate the 15 amps. I've used one of these before, but not lately, so I forget if there's a light that actually tells me it's working or not. No. No light. So, I don't know if it's working when it heats up. And I'm just going to do one of these Knorr sidekicky things, because I'm kind of trying this out and I don't want to put raw meat in this thing. It says it'll take stuff up to like 300 degrees Fahrenheit temperature, but I don't trust throwing in a raw chicken breast or anything. So, it's strange to be doing a meal part this time of the video. Got this thing. Creamy bacon carbonara. Obviously, not even remotely authentic. Flavor powdered in there already with it. So, cup of milk. These things are all pre-measured. Perfect. Cup of water. Measure with this. And a little extra water because we're adding some mushrooms and chicken to this. and it's getting out. Okay, that works. So in you go. Some pre-cooked chicken. Oh, about a cubic inch of butter, a couple cubic inches, and mushrooms. And, yeah, that's good. Good. Very good there. Probably stir this up some. I folded the edges up here a little bit because it's really close to overflowing, and I got the feeling it's gone up. So, close that right up, and we'll be back in a few hours. Dinner's going, sun is setting, I'm returning with cot in hand. And perfect, a little bit of a break in traffic, away we go. That'll do. It's been a balmy 0 Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit today. That's going down tonight to minus 10 Celsius, around 16 Fahrenheit, if I recall correctly. So I got all together a yellow sleeping bag, which is also why I couldn't quite fit the cot all in it. But it does pack up pretty good. And I brought the sleeping pad too, so that'll give me some extra insulation. Using a Thermarest Neo Air. I splurged when I got this just because it packs up the size of a softball though. And with Space Premium on the stealth camping, there's really no getting around the fact you need some small gear. I had that cheater inflatey ball thing that goes on here, but that is finally ran out of batteries after 5-6 uses. So do it the old-fashioned way. Comes with this inflation bag. Now that I've tried both, that inflation bag and the Neo Air little electric pump ball thing, I love that pump. It's probably quicker than using that pump bag to fill this thing with air. And it's the size of a plum. It's tiny. Technology. Hey. No. I did have with me that little bivy tent, the camel one, but it's really good for sleeping in, except sitting around in the evening, not so good. With the cot, I can sit down, keep an eye out about what's going on. I'd hate to be just sitting in that tent. It gives me a chance to enjoy what is step 3 today, normally step 2. We've got the dinner taken care of, provided the car doesn't burst into flames. And cheers, everybody. Now this is camping.
Limu Limo at your service. Here to help you save hundreds by customizing your car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
For those who enjoy ultimate automation or thrive with manual hands-on artists.
Well, this is a pretty good spot, I have to say. If it was spring or summer, it'd be even better. Some leaves on the trees for cover, wouldn't be so cold. But there's the one sidewalk over there, and it's pretty far, nobody can really see. Then the road right there, there's that hill berm type of thing. I can see the tops of the cars. They can't see me. There's no problems there. The buses will stop running later, probably around midnight, 1 in the morning. And that's when the vehicle in the parking lot may stand out a little bit. So we will see what happens there. I'm going to keep a close eye on that, but yeah, I'll just try to stay warm here, enjoying a nice cold beer, because it is cooled off quite a bit. And I do feel for the folks that actually have to sleep outside in this weather, and actually gets much worse than this. So it's, I count my blessings for sure. It's been a little bit here. I'm gonna go check on that food in the car, see how many cars are still in the parking lot. Definitely not many cars left here at this hour. It's not even that late. It's only 7. It really feels warm. Oh, actually, looks like it's working. Yeah. Oh, great. Stir this up and give a little more. I'm just going to walk over and see if there's anything good in this transit center here. I'm not expecting anything really, but could be a vending machine or something. Be nice. Well, there is a vending machine, water fountain. There's a washroom that seems to be pretty occupied. So, not much to see in there. It's good to know there's a warm place right there. I'm sure they lock it at night, though. But be up early in the morning, I can guarantee you that. Let's see. Oh, that looks okay for something cooked in the back of a cart. Yeah, I think I'll dig in. I'm going to do that right here. This is definitely going to spill if I try to walk this back through the woods. So, since the leaf plugged in. Okay. Wow. It's really good. I was probably in there for like a couple of hours. That's a bit much. The seems a bit overdone, but still quite good. So, yeah, this thing works. Could have probably done this in an hour and a half, hour 15. Yeah, that recipe actually worked out pretty good. Maybe with a little less water in it. But yeah, this is quite acceptable parking lot grub. So while I'm here and before I duck back into the woods, I will give the shout outs to the folks that donate to the beer donations, which goes to high quality items like this Road Pro, which will probably see a lot of use. This would have amazing potential if you were on a road trip and you wanted to cook something up. For stealth camping, a battery would be pretty necessary for this. There's probably more efficient things than this little oven, like an air fryer or something that's on just for a shorter length of time. But fantastic. Well, this was a pleasant surprise. I wanted to dig into this before any other restaurants across the street were closed, just in case. So there is 6 vehicles in the parking lot right now. This is one of them. And I don't know if that's going to change here at any point tonight, but yeah, hopefully the windows don't get smashed out or anything. Let me just indulge here for a little more. So flavorful. Okay, with a tasty meal accomplished, it's back to the woods for me. I grabbed out of the car this sleeping bag liner because it's promising to be a little cold today. And yeah, things are winding down here pretty quickly at the old transit center. There's reduced frequencies of buses right now, and what that means is the last of them will be pulling out of here in probably an hour or two. But shouldn't be so much traffic around here for sure. Haven't seen any of the transit police, which is very nice to see. And yeah, here we go. They're doing some construction across the road there, so that'll make things a little noisy for sleeping, but it's okay. We can get through this. We've done worse. Before I go to bed, I gotta check the parking lot and just see what it looks like out there. There's not many buses, not many people, and I hope I'm not the only car out there. Coming up the hill here. Oh, great. Oh, great. I think I'm the only car in the parking lot right now. It's certainly time to hit the hay. No. Oh, no. Okay, now I think I can barely reach the camera. Shut off the flashlight. Good night, everybody. Oh, good morning. Just that moment, I don't want to get out of a nice warm sleeping bag, but I better. Didn't get busted. I have to admit, this seemed like a way better spot in the dark than it does in the light. First things first, I'm going to get this bright little sleeping bag tucked away. I can't imagine how many people probably saw me right when I got out. There's a guy walking on the sidewalk, and I realized, oh,